Let's get to this offensive line commit and get a bit of a scouting report on him.
Yeah. So Michael McLaughlin is his name. He goes to Stoneman Douglas in Parkland, Florida. If you're thinking that you know the name of that school, number one, Corey Gaynor went there. Number two, that's where they did have that mass shooting a couple of years ago when I was teaching. And it started the, March for Your Lives campaign, all of those young people from that school, taking a stand against gun violence. I'm just telling you the situation. I am making no pronouncements about their cause. I'm just telling you. So if you thought, when you heard that, you knew the name of the school, those are probably one of two reasons why you do. Michael McLaughlin is originally from Indiana or Southern Ohio, I believe, moved down a couple of years ago. He came to Miami and he played tight end. He came down for a camp and he played at the tight end position. And after the session last year, Miami was like, would you work out at offensive tackle? And he did well at it. So then he played offensive tackle for Stoneman Douglas in the fall. He's a kid who he fits the mold of a tackle. He's a legitimate 6'7". He's only about 255 or 260. So a little light in the pants. Yes, he's going to need to add weight moving forward. But again, he's a current high school junior going into, his senior year next year. And he's probably a guy who's going to need a little bit of time at the college level before he hits the field in a tangible kind of a way. But he has all of the markers for being a good tackle prospect, light on his feet, played other sports as a kid. Again, he's 6'7", 255, 260 right now. So he has the framework, obviously has a long wingspan, is quick on his feet, things like that. And he played fairly well at the position already. So you're not taking somebody like Eric Winston in high school. He played tight end exclusively, but he also went to a run-heavy school in Texas. So the tight end was ostensibly a sixth offensive lineman when he came in. Eric Winston played tight end his freshman year, switched over to left tackle, had a long NFL career, and things like that. So he's not necessarily Michael McLaughlin is not coming in to do that. He's coming in straight away to play tackle, but he's already a blue chip kind of talent, 6'7", 255 with good physical skills and things like that. This is a guy that Miami wanted. Obviously, he's been on campus a bunch of times. He was on campus for the first day of spring practice yesterday and then said, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to commit. And obviously knows or had a conversation. His parents were there, spoke with the staff about, the new recruiting protocols. Like, hey, this is what it means to be committed to the University of Miami. These are the things, whatever. So he agreed with it. He said he was all in with it. And so, Miami's added, at least verbally to this class, a big and talented, tall, lengthy, I won't say big, but tall and talented tackle, who over time will probably be able to add weight and hit the field at some or one of the positions. But I mean, when you add a guy who's a borderline blue chip talent from Broward County along the offensive line and has that kind of height and length that is fairly uncommon, this cannot be looked at anything but a positive. And I think that Garen Justice, the offensive line coach, obviously was not the first person at Miami who recruited Michael McLaughlin, because Garen Justice just got here and Miami's been recruiting McLaughlin for more than a year. But to be able to lock him down now and move on to other targets like a Ryan Rodriguez from Columbus and some other guys locally is a great step. So onward, upward, and forward we go.